Mic check.
1, 2.
Mic check.
1, 2. I'm not an attorney.
That's what's up with turtlenecks.
I'm relaxed on
right,
things to do, man. Black excellence, man. We working on things.
I don't know how excellent that suit is.
It's not a suit.
Oh, it's not a suit. He got on jeans with this shit like an African warlord. We talking about Mayor Tiffany Henyard, the mayor of Dolton. She's what we call a super mayor. I don't know if we call her the super mayor, but she certainly calls herself a super mayor.
They call her city girl or something like that.
Also known as the city girl mayor. She's the mayor of the city of Dolton as well as the trustee of the neighboring town. And you know, she's been at it for a while, and I call this segment, this is why niggas can't have shit.
Henyard's picture and name adorn virtually every public posting, both from Dolton, where as mayor she makes $46,000 a year, and in Thornton Township, where as the elected supervisor she collects more than $200,000 a year. But for all that money, Henyard's tenure at both has been chaotic, with firings, scandals, and a legal battle with the Dolton trustees over spending. So last fall, Henyard did something that would seemingly generate some good publicity, helping establish the Tiffany Henyard Cares Foundation to help breast cancer patients. And on the very day the charity was chartered, it received a huge donation, $10,000, from the Thornton Township Board, which Henyard presides over.
Taxpayer money shouldn't be paid into those types of things.
For real, yo.
That's why black folks came.
Yo, you ain't see the joint when she came, when she had everybody and she was like Nino Brown and shit?
Right, slapping him and all that.
No. I mean, like, she literally had a fake puppy dog and she lined up.
Nobody knows something. Don't nobody know nothing.
Tiffany Henyard certainly isn't shy about attracting attention. Here she is starting a Dolton Village board meeting dressed like the Wesley Snipes character in the movie New Jack City, later punctuating her political points with the help of her own DJ.
Every single resident. Pay me what you owe me. Thank you, DJ.
I don't know how you determine a person who'd be a benevolent leader. I could be a leader. I could, man.
A lot of things like that.
I can't be no worse than this lady.
Nah, this lady she a hood rat.
How much worse can she be?
And she's shaky.
She's quite shaky.
And a thief.
Right. Now, the latest on Tiffany Henyard is just out of this world. From all those things that she's done in the past, now we're moving into some of the more explosive allegations that are happening with her currently. It's like, how much worse can it get? You stealing money, you Nino Browning people,
flying out to Vegas, just dying.
Right, you looking like Lil Wayne in the face. You know what I'm saying? Like, what else?
Son, she don't look like Lil Wayne.
That's what people be saying. I ain't say it first.
Like what, saying. Man? Who said she look like Lil Wayne?
A lot of people in the comments.
I don't want to see what she look like.
She got a Lil Wayne face to her. Anyway, with that being said, I'm gonna show my brother a little bit about what's going on with Miss Tiffany Henyard. This one is coming from one of our favorite correspondents, Mr. What's his name? O'Shea Blindface Jackson. O'Shea, he got that. He look like this boy I used to go to school with.
Son, he don't.
His eyes used to jerk around his head. He couldn't see. He'd be looking forward. He'd be like, Mark, stop fucking with me. I'm like, where am I, nigga? I'll be behind the nigga.
Why you
fanning him?
Yo, why you messing with people, man?
I don't know.
Why you messing with this dude, man? O'Shea, all right.
Nah, I like O'Shea. O'Shea, one of my favorites. Shout out O'Shea, man. Get back at me, man. I've been sending you emails all week. What the fuck, O'Shea? Don't even have to get at you, nigga. I'm just joking. Son, you'll be a good lawyer, son. Could you come to court with me and say you're the lawyer?
No.
But Tiffany Henyard took some money from
She do look like Lil Wayne a little bit.
And flew all the way to Las Vegas and was tripping it off. But she wasn't there spending the town's money by herself. She had some of the trustees with her. Oh.
She like my babysitter when I used to live down in Cherry Hill.
Son, stop.
She let me
Stop, man. Don't say that on camera. Don't. she do like Lil Wayne in the face a little bit though.
She do. They favor.
It's a female.
They favor a little bit.
And remember when Tiffany Henyard got caught up by WGN News about her spending in Vegas, and she had this to say.
She didn't go to Las Vegas?
Who's she looking for?
What is that?
No comment.
You don't know if you were in Las Vegas?
Of course I do.
Were you?
It's not paid by them.
Did you fly first class to Las Vegas?
Any other questions?
That's how you do it, baby.
Son,
did I fly to Las Vegas? Did you fly to Las Vegas?
Nah, she was like, yo, they ain't paid for it. Who's they? The townspeople, the people in the city.
Who?
The
What?
people in town, man.
What you said?
Right.
Any other questions?
Anything else?
That's how she did it.
Yeah, she freaked.
Yo, that's a technique, yo.
No, it's not. Nah, she looked shook. You saw her look over to the side when he posed the question. She was like,
Yeah, but she she had to do the pump fake on him.
yeah,
What?
she doubled down on it, like, what?
What you said? My mama.
Said, yeah, right. Who? What?
Any other questions?
Pretty good comeback.
I love the technique.
Right to those disturbing allegations against the mayor of Dolton and an unnamed village trustee. We've learned the Illinois Department of Human Rights complaints of sexual harassment and retaliation. NBC5's Regina Waldrop has been poring over the documents in the case, and you're here now with what they reveal. Regina?
Stephen Marion, a few days ago, NBC5 obtained complaints filed with the Department of Human Rights through a Freedom of Information.
She's like Bambi. I kind of like her.
Bambi, what, the deer?
Yeah.
Who, huh?
Yeah.
Request. Now, they're filed against Mayor Tiffany Henyard and the village of Dolton and Thornton Township. A former female employee who was Henyard's assistant alleges retaliation, sexual harassment, and discrimination after she raised concerns about an apparent non-consensual sexual encounter between her and an unnamed village trustee. The Dolton police officer says in a separate complaint filed with the Department of Human Rights that he also faced retaliatory actions for coming forward with what he witnessed. The incident allegedly occurred during an economic development trip to Las Vegas last May. On that trip, Dolton Mayor Tiffany Henyard and a handful of village representatives, including her former assistant who filed this complaint with the Illinois Department of Human Rights, and 2 village trustees. We're not naming the woman because NBC5 does not name people who possibly were a victim of an unwanted sexual encounter. According to her complaint, the woman says she went to dinner with an unnamed Dolton trustee. The complaint then recounts the following events. After dinner, she says she started to feel disoriented, extremely lightheaded, as if the ground was moving. She says she blacked out.
Roofie.
Snap. Yeah, somebody drugged her up. They slipped her Mickey.
Wow. It's like, how much worse can it get with this lady?
I don't know.
Complaint the next morning. She woke up in the trustee's hotel room with no memory of how she got there, experiencing physical discomfort. She says after returning to Dolton, Officer Byron Miles, who was part of Henyard's security detail and went on the trip to Vegas, told her a trustee on the trip told him that the trustee had unprotected sex with her.
Damn, Lil Wayne.
Son, but it's not her. She's saying the trustee.
Right, the trustee that was with her.
Right.
That's
So
the same
somebody,
thing that happened
so
to Ain't that what
basically,
Tupac got locked up for?
allegations, son.
Allegations.
I mean, it's true. But,
Right.
but the question mark is, I mean,
You can't just say allegations.
so she got raped? That's what she's saying. She got raped?
She's right. She's saying that she went out to dinner with this particular trustee that this lady brought along on this ridiculous trip that shouldn't have been happening in the
Vegas.
first place.
Right.
And then she woke up violated. She felt violated.
But then when they came to her with it,
Let's see.
that's it.
Has also filed the complaint with the Human Rights Department. The woman states in her complaint that after she was told this, she went immediately to seek medical care. Both complaints then provide details of a meeting which took place the following day with the former assistant, Officer Miles, and Mayor Henyard. At this meeting, the woman informed Henyard that she would never willingly have sex with the trustee. Officer Miles informed Henyard and the woman that the trustee called him that night in Vegas. The trustee, he says, then bragged about the sexual act.
Yeah, I feel like something was left hanging. Like, what did she say when he said?
Right. But she said, I wouldn't willingly have sex with this dude, so.
And then what did Lil Wayne say in return?
Lil
They just
Wayne,
switched the subject.
nah,
Just like Lil
she
Wayne.
came in with the security detail, and this individual said that she got raped with the man, and the man's like, yo, just chill.
Right.
Don't say nothing, because this might get me jammed up, like Smuckers.
He engaged in with the woman, Miles' complaint says, suggesting that she may have not had the ability to consent or did not provide consent. According to the complaint, Officer Miles recorded some of this conversation on his iPhone. According to the complaints, the mayor said that if this information became public, she would be ruined, that all the work she'd done would be lost.
So she like, yo, y'all gonna have to chill.
Right, because this could get me jammed.
Right,
This
I'm
could get
trying,
me,
trying to get this money. She told her she gonna have to take that on the chin.
Literally.
She said, look, shorty, you're gonna have to walk that off.
The walk of shame.
You like these trips to Vegas?
Son, that she didn't say that, son. She just
Basically,
saying,
that's
yo,
what she said.
If this gets out, this could get me jammed
Right.
up.
And you rolling with Rush because she was one of her peoples. So she's
Yeah.
like, yo, you rolling with us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes this happens. Sometimes people get great.
Yeah.
What's the problem?
Well, that's not what she. I hope she didn't pitch it like that. That's not what she said, son. What she said was just
Little
keep it
Wayne
under
is a
wraps.
mayor.
Stop, man. Come on, man, with the joint.
Employee says the mayor told her she would take care of it and to trust her. Days later, according to her complaint, the woman was put on unpaid medical leave, though she says she did not.
That ain't right,
This
man.
is crazy.
That ain't right.
Did she fire her basically? Set her down for a minute?
Yeah, she shut it down for a little while.
After that happened to her?
Yeah, that ain't right, man. She put on unpaid leave after an incident like that.
On your ticket, and she's supposed to be one of your peoples.
And yo,
You got her out in Vegas.
Who do you go to if this is the mayor? Who you go to? Like the DOJ,
The
You
president,
go,
nigga. I
yeah,
don't
know. The feds,
the governor.
Yeah, I don't know.
The news. That's what you do.
Oh, okay.
Call it
okay.
news.
To be put on leave. She was later terminated.
Damn.
In his complaint, Officer Miles alleges that he was demoted to patrol duty, among other
Oh,
retaliation,
snap. Pause
for
that,
coming
son.
forward as a.
She turned to a crossing guard, son. This nigga went from head of security, son. He went from chief of police to a crossing
I
guard.
told you stop graping people.
He
Get
out there
outside.
with the stop sign, son. Like, all right, y'all come across the street.
That's
man.
the worst place
Y'all
to put
cross
that
the
motherfucker.
block. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Put him
Yeah,
on desk. What do you call it? Desk duty.
yeah, that's the.
They're asking for back pay, front pay, punitive damages,
Damn.
and attorney's fees.
They should.
In a statement to
I like
NBC5, the village says it conducted a thorough investigation into these allegations led by an independent third-party company. The statement goes on to say former police officer Miles was interviewed and denied knowing anything about these allegations, and the alleged victim refused to cooperate. The statement continues, this is nothing more than two disgruntled village employees trying to make off with taxpayers' hard-earned dollars. The village looks forward to defending these allegations and pursuing all other available remedies to the village. So the attorney who represents both the woman and Officer Miles says Officer Miles is, in fact, still employed with the Dolton Police Department. He also told us a criminal complaint on behalf of Mayor Henyard's ex-assistant is imminent.
Yo, that's a lot to take in, son.
That's a lot. Like, how crooked can one person be?
Well, through it all ties back to the man. It all ties back to him.
Yeah, for sure. And look,
Yeah.
that's just the end of the story. Her everything else she's been doing has just been extremely corrupt.
It's more?
Listen, she's been stealing money,
Trips to Vegas.
People
getting raped and she pushing it under the rug.
She got a record too.
Hey, yo, Jay.
She got locked up for stealing cars or
Can we
some
get
shit like
some
that.
ratchet one time?
I'm dead ass serious.
Look, I don't want to talk. How you try and press